Hello everyone and welcome back to the unemployment journey, where we will be travelling across Europe's major leagues and trying to win as many trophies as possible. Now, I'm going to take you through just a couple of transfers that we've done in the meantime before we get into the second leg of the Europa League fourth qualifier round. And we've sold a few more fringe players that really weren't playing for us, so that's another 400,000 into the bank. We've got a couple more loans in because that's the best way of us navigating the transfer market. Firstly, Filippo Ranocchia from Juventus on a loan. It's no fee, but it's only 650 a week in wages, which is absolutely minimal. And you can see there, 3.5 stars current ability, potential we're not really going to make use of, but good tackling, good passing, good marking in there, dribbling and crossing as well. So he can play in a defensive or a bit more of an attacking role as well. Really good mentals on a 19-year-old and good physicals as well. So he will add a lot of depth and a lot of quality into that midfield, especially if he was in a box-to-box role, which is his preferred role. We've then got Joaquin Arzora from River Plate, who is here on 1.7k a week. You can see there, good marking, good passing, good tackling, solid defensive midfielder, very experienced, 3.5 star current ability. Important player in his prime years is what the coaches are saying about him, and it really gives Danny Post some competition in there. And we are going to be able to rotate between him and Danny Post throughout this season, especially with the Europa League games. And then a signing that I made earlier, well, we're on the 27th of August now, so he's not able to play today, but we've got Andrew Gravelon from Inter Milan, so another player from a big club. 15 heading, 14 marking, 14 tackling, great positioning as well, good physicals on him as well, and he's a very, very good centre-back. Again, brings that depth in there, and I'm hoping that if we've got some issues with some fitness at the back, Schaefer's out for a couple of months, then at least we can rotate, at least we've got some depth in there, so we're not feeling the effects of one of our starters missing out. So, what's happened since the first leg of the Europa League? You can see there, after that 3-0 win, we won 3-1 against Utrecht, with Bruno Costa scoring twice and Roma scoring the other goal. Then followed that up with a 3-1 win, João Vitor scoring his first couple of goals, and Plunis scoring his first goal for the club as well. We then drew 1-1 with Fortuna Sittard, where we probably should have won, but we didn't manage to pick up the win there. We then won our first leg against Sparta Prague, and we can take that into the away leg, which we're going to play now. But in between, we did lose 1-0 at home to Ajax, who they are the best team in the league. We gave them a good fight, but ultimately we just couldn't come away with the win. But Europa League, getting into the group stages, that's the important thing at the moment. You can see there, Gravelon is unregistered, Schaefer's out, Pedro Henrique's out. So, what does the team look like for today? We've got Kirschbaum in goal, Pachnik at right back, and Van Bruggen partnering Rosa at centre back, Janssen at left back, Arzora in that holding midfield role with Fidalgo and Ranocchia ahead of him, Klingen and Franchu on the wings, and João Vitor up front. We've gone for rotated sides. It's been a few days since the Ajax match, and we've got another game in a couple of days away to Den Haag, so we want to be preserving that fitness. You saw there, played a lot of games in August, and we are going to need to make use of our fitness if we're to see the rest of the season out with the amount of games that we're going to have to play. They've gone for a 4-2-1-3, I guess, and we should be able to take this and just secure that result. We can't be complacent here. Send the assistant for that, and the match kicks off. We are kicking off here, and you can see Arzora's quite deep there, much deeper than Danny Post tends to play, so is that little bit more of a defensive player in there. But Klingen's got the ball, and 17 seconds in and we've scored. we've got the away goal, so they need to score 3 goals today, and we've scored after what, 15 seconds. And yeah, he's got his first ever goal for the club, the youngster. You can see Ranocchia on the ball, Fidalgo there, great ball out. And he sees the run from Klingen, and that's a really, really good finish into that bottom corner. And 15 seconds in, and we're 1-0 up. Great finish there from the youngster, and that's what we like to see. And we've got the ball once more. Ranocchia here, back to Azura. Now Fidalgo finds João Vitor on the left. And what can he do? He's found Franchu there. That's a good save by the keeper, and we've got a corner. Right, we started really, really well here, and if we can maintain this, we are going to be in the group stage in no time. Ranocchia picks up the ball, but Jaros does clear that out for a throw-in. Right, really, really good opening 5 minutes there. We've had a few decent, well, a couple of decent efforts in there. We're keeping about half of the ball, and we just need to capitalise on these chances. Roll Jansen there on the left. He's still got the ball, finds Franchu. Back to Jansen now. Plays back to Azura, and the shot is blocked, and they've got a chance to break here with Suki running through the middle. And Van Bruggen brings him down, but it's advantage to Sparta Prague, and that fizzles out into nothing. I've got a throw in here. Berger and Van Bruggen clears that one out. Fidalgo picks it up. Klingen, who knocks that clear, but it's given the ball away, and they have another chance here. Suki back to Jaros. Pavlik out to Kraus, who's unmarked on that side, and that's a good save by Kirschbaum. Suki does pick it up though, back to Jaros, and Rosa clears it out. Franchu knocks out the second ball. Right, we're 14 minutes into this, and they are starting to come in a little bit more. We'll just demand a little bit more, and they don't seem to have cared much about that. But Pachnik with the throw in, Klingen that out to Fidalgo, into Ranocchia in the middle. Plays it to Fidalgo, and the ball to Franchu is intercepted by Zik. It wasn't a great ball there by Fidalgo. Suki now has it, plays it back to Bednar. Now Pavlik to Suki, and they are keeping the ball very well here. But Pachnik clears it out. Klingen couldn't control that, and they've won the ball back. Right, we're not seeming to get a hold of the ball here, and you can see there they've got 56% of the ball, and we can't let them just pass the ball around like this. We have to be a little bit more aggressive in the play here. Jaros swings it in. Berger's header is saved by Kirschbaum. Right. I don't want to make too many early changes just in case, but they are starting to come into this game a little bit more, but they do need 3 goals here, something which I don't think they're gonna score 3 goals, but we need to just get a bit more of a hold on the game. We did get that really early goal, but we see João Vitor running forwards, and he should have scored that. It was, again, a great ball from deep by Fidalgo, but João Vitor just couldn't find the back of the net there. But it was encouraging. As we're getting towards the 35-minute mark, you can see there they're taking this game to us, but they are looking anxious, nervous. We just need to go in at half-time with the lead in this game. But Kraus, his shot is blocked. Franchu looks a little bit tired there, and I think we are going to have to make some changes here just so that we can get a bit more of a foothold in the game. You can see there we're very deep compared to how they are. I think they look quite vulnerable on the wings there. So what I'm going to do is take Franchu off for Bruno Costa, because well, he's been playing quite well there, and Ranocchia looks a little bit tired, so I'm going to take him off for Neudecker in that role there. So 2 half-time substitutions just to get a bit more energy in there. What I will do is play a little bit wider, and actually no, we'll just stay on wide. We are overlapping, but we will focus down, play down the wings, and hopefully we should be able to counter them when they lose the ball, but they are coming up with a lot of chances here. I think those two defensive midfielders that they've got really are pushing the play up, and we just need to make sure that we're not letting them play. We are closing them down a little bit more. Right, Sukin has a throw in, played it over to Pavlik, and the ball to Kraus is found, and Rosicki finds Zik, and that's a good save by Kirschbaum again, but Zik was offside. Right, we're looking okay so far. Salvatore's not having the best game up front, but he's been very isolated, as you can see there. Bruno Costa has the ball out to Neudecker, and Salvatore's got the run. He's onside, but his shot is saved, and he should have done better there. It was one-on-one with the keeper, completely on his own. Really should have found the back of the net there. And we're 55 minutes in, an hour in now, and you know, let's tell them to get creative a little bit. Try and find that second goal. Right, we've got, well, it looks like we've got a foothold of the possession now, but they are coming at us again. Jablonski on that left-hand side comes in to play it to Berger. Now Bednar into Pavnik, and Kraus, Zik, Jablonski's header, and that's saved by Kirschbaum. Right, we are about 75 minutes into this, and I'm just gonna leave that last substitution there. I don't think we need to do anything here. We are looking okay. We are 10 minutes from the end though. And of course, come in Novotny's header, and Kirschbaum saves that. Right, Kirschbaum's clearance finds Bruno Costa, and the winger is clear on goal. That's a great tackle by Berger in the box. Here's Zik. Now they're passing it around the back. Can we intercept that? Patchnik does, but it doesn't go anywhere. We've lost the ball once more. Right, they're starting to play a bit more longer balls, but we're just not getting anywhere close to them. As Kraus now on the right, great tackle by Janssen, but again we just can't. They've got a goal, but it's flagged as offside. It's not going to count. We'll see that again. Right, you can see there, Kraus is offside, and we got away with that. We are 10 minutes from the end though, so we just need to make sure that we don't act sloppy at the back like we have appeared to be doing in some places here. Patchnik down running on the right. Now Fidalgo, the ball is not found, but Janssen picks up that clearance. He's lost it out to Kraus, and he's running at the defence. His shot from distance was nowhere close to challenging the goal there. And as time ticks away, we're 5 minutes from the end. We just need to hold out now, as we're going to stoppage time, and this should be it. Patchnik with the throw in to Javator. Anytime now, ref. And there we go. That's the full-time whistle, and that is us for the game. That was special. We'll praise them a little bit, and you can see there we are through. We've got 2.5 million for that, for reaching the group stages, and that's a great achievement. We've hit the minimum expectation here, and I think, well, there you go, you can see that quickest off the mark, 16 seconds, new Venlo record, and yeah, that is a great record, especially for it to become the youngest ever goal scorer as well, just shy of his 17th birthday. Fantastic. Now you can see the group stage draw is here, so we'll just do that quickly, and hopefully we can get a group which, you know, hopefully isn't too challenging. You can see there we're one of the teams finishing well, seeded 4th, so we'll do all the first seeds, and actually we'll do all 3 seeds, and then we'll take a look at the groups. Alright, so Group A has Olympiacos, Celtic and Ludogorets, and they are joined by Jablonec, CSK Moscow. Well, we can't join that one because it's got Feyenoord in it. That one's got PSV in it, which is a decent group, that, with Atletico Madrid. We've got Man United, Anderlecht, Apoel in one group, but Rangers join them. Group E with Villarreal, Frankfurt and Aston Villa, joined by Sturm Graz. Group F with Chelsea, Young Boys and Rosenborg has Vitor. I'm not going to pronounce that. G with Lazio, Braga and Bordeaux has a Hungarian team, which again I'm not going to pronounce. H with Porto, Monaco and Ajax has Ilchevets from Ukraine. Group I with Roma, Marseille and Betis has us, which is arguably the hardest group in the entire draw, and you can see there the rest of the groups fill out. But what a draw this is for us. Roma, Marseille, Betis, and we could not have asked for a harder group than that. That's a tough one, but we can go into the games with no fear whatsoever. We'll just give it our best shot, and hopefully we can sneak through on a 2nd place. But it'll be extremely unlikely with the quality that these 3 teams have in there. But that'll be all for today's episode, and I think the next game I might do the next Europa League game, which is either Betis or we'll do Roma at home. I think that would be a great game for us. We've got Betis away, but the first group stage at home against Roma, that would be a fantastic game to pick up on. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe with the notification bell on for more videos and to ensure that you don't miss any of them. And I'll see you next episode. Thank you.